short amount of peace and quiet right now to live stream a little bit of Dredge. I was considering playing some of this off screen in the same way I literally was playing Inscription off screen and then finally beat the boss fight that I had going on. So, as a result, I feel like when I do these kinds of things, there is a good chance I could have big points just stumble across them, basically. So, we're gonna see a couple of things that I'm just testing out with the way I'm gonna play the game, and we'll go from there. I have watched some videos to get some like speed engine. Okay, so I have read some tutorials to kind of figure out what am I doing wrong, what am I doing right, and I have, as I've mentioned in previous live stream situations of this particular game, I'm not trying to like just plow through and end game it quickly. I am basically trying to see what I can accomplish by basically muddling through a little bit with a little bit of guidance, but not like, I don't want 100% answers to everything. I want to actually, you know, play it so I have a different experience, and maybe there's some things that once I've completed the game all the way through, I can decide whether or not I want to look up the big spoiler answers, or if how I usually will end up looking up a game and getting answers for a game is... What the hell was that noise? That didn't sound healthy. Anyway, when the game is no longer fun is when I'll look up, like, am I doing something wrong? Am I struggling? And if after Googling the answer, if I'm still struggling, then usually I hit the crossroads of, will I keep playing this game, or will I, you know, log out of it, uninstall it, you know, XYZ. It depends on the game. And I kind of tell our kid that the same thing when he is playing video games. If it's no longer fun, if it's causing you stress, grief, you know, if you're not having fun with the game, don't play it anymore. Or take a break if it's just making you upset because the puzzle's really frustrating. And you can always come back to it later. And so... Crap. I hate these things. Damn it! I'm still not good at these. I can't talk and do these. I'm already trash at it as is. All the way down, down, up, down. God damn it! Because once I hear the noise... Okay, I'm about to try something really weird. So I'm going to mute it and see if I do better. So you guys can hear me, but I can't hear you. So I'm thinking that I panic when I hear the noise. Damn it. No, I just suck at it. Okay, so I just suck at it. That's fine. I thought it was a psychological... psychological, like, messing with me kind of situation, but no, I just suck at it. It's fine. And it's making me frustrated, so what do? I stop using it. Oh, snap. And move on, and I can come back to it later. Now, this leads me to not like playing... What is that glowing? Is that my crab pot, or is that something else? This leads me into struggling with games like Dark Souls and Elden Ring and things like that, because when I play games of that nature, I tend to get super frustrated. And I keep trying to explain this to my husband, because I'm like, I don't have the patience. Wait. Maybe? Okay. Do I want to pick it up? Pick up. Alright, let's put another one out here somewhere. But yeah, with certain games, if I'm just not having a good time because I'm too busy struggling at playing the game. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What was that? Excuse my language, y'all. I forgot to go ahead and do haste. I'm assuming that now that I've unlocked haste, I'm going to start seeing new monsters. That is also why I didn't play this off screen. That looks gross. Off screen, because I knew that was going to happen. Alright, so we're going to pick up this. No. Alright, one day, let's drop that one first, I guess. Rotate. You know what? Okay, let's come back for that. Let's come back for that crab. In a second, we're gonna sell what we've got. But yeah, I had a feeling since I unlocked an ability, I was gonna get like a bucket. I just didn't know what that was gonna look like. Alright, the lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with an uneasy. Oh, it's you. Excuse me? Your engine sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Alright, let's sell what we've got. Sell all fish. And... 3-day, 3-day. So I'm gonna get this one repaired, but I also... What I'm gonna do is fill up my entire ship with crab pots, because what I want to do is drop them in further out area. Oh, I don't have the money. I am poor. I am le poor. I hope I did not spend too much money. Oh, I'm too poor. I'm also getting warnings about being too tired. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a rest. And see where we go from there. Okay, so, is this damaged? All net damage. We'll take the ones that are damaged out. This one, I'll put it here for now. This one damaged? No. That is almost damaged. I thought I had more than that one. That was damaged. Alright. Alright, let us undock, get that one crab I had. And... yeah. And I will say, I do feel bad when I swear, even though I fully do not expect this account to be a kid-friendly account. I do talk about kids and parenting and things of that nature, but this is not, I don't honestly, this game isn't that bad. Like, so far I haven't seen anything that would make me concerned for my kids to see me playing it. Thank you! But, I will say, this account is not for kids. I do talk about parenting, being a mom, all that jazz, being disabled, video games, basic life stuff. But that does not mean that this account is for kids. Alright, let's see. Let us sell this fish. We still don't have enough money to fix the ship, or the boat, all the way. Okay, so we're gonna try to see what we can do with... Oh, it's just determined to get me to do haste at this point. Okay. Got it. Alright, it's like you need to learn how to use haste. I had that Leviathan monster come out and attack you and you didn't use haste. Now I'm gonna force you to use haste to escape. So, since my ship is damaged, I'm going to try to be as careful as possible until I earn enough money to actually repair it. We're going to drop a crab pot here. Then I'm going to see if I can drop one around the backs of both of these islands real quick. And we'll do that too. I don't know. You know what? Let's drop a crab pot here. If it's prompting me, I wonder if the deeper I go, let's see, the deeper I go, let's see, the better I get fish maybe. I'm just testing stuff out at this point. Alright. I'm also not 100% sure what exactly this fishing tool can pick up, but we're gonna test it out. Okay. Oh no, I guess it decided it can't do it anymore. Crab pot here. Then, I did see an interesting trick where apparently you can use the crab pots as like location, what is it called? Beacons, I guess. Not really sure why speeding makes me cray-cray, but I digress. Alright, I'm just trying to do it to, alright. Can I fit through there? Let's see. Looks like it. We'll drop a crab pot in here and see what happens. Am I missing? Do I not have a crab pot? I thought I had more in my inventory. This one broken? Ah, that one's broken. Okay. Interesting. I swore I checked and it said I had taken all the broken ones out, but maybe this is... Oh, so that looks like a shark. Alright, let's go back to town. What is this? Can I fish this? No, I can't. Not with what I've got going on. Alright. I don't think that crab pot has already dropped anything just yet. So, no. Another thing I have read is that hitting the dock is not going to cause any issues to your ship, which was something I was kind of paranoid about. Okay, 25. Alright, so now let's see if we have enough just to repair the ship. That's all I really care about right now. Seriously? It was 78 before. Okay. Now I got $1.07. Oh, okay. I wonder if you can repair certain parts of your ship. So... are these things on sale? Yeah, research. So let's go to start storage. What do I currently have? A weighted line. This is weighted line. I have 2 weighted lines for the shallow. Okay, 44%, 3 hours. Okay, well let's just sell that one then. Cargo. Why do I have 2 of these? Why can't I sell it though? And then this one is a basic fishing. There's also some other things I was kind of curious about, like, for example, if I have both of these going, I don't think it makes me any faster speed than this one. So we're gonna uninstall that for now, because I think it doesn't do anything. I'm not really getting any guidance on whether or not that even matters. So 2 lines. Okay, let's try basic fishing pole. Alright, let's see if this works. If I'm not mistaken, I think I've just basically... I don't think this does anything. I haven't Cross-seal engine will go far with this. Maybe it keeps me from like kaputting on the... I don't know. We're just trying things at this point because I don't know what stuff helps, what stuff doesn't help. We're experimenting. So, new hull, I need 500, and I still need... What is that? Refined metal and some more lumber. Alright, so right now, I don't have any of my, wait, I probably, you know what, let's do a couple fishing during the day. Fishing situations during the day. Solely because until I get a little bit more money in my account, I don't want to, damage my ship again because I don't have the means to fix it. Yeah, gears are just turning wildfire right now, if y'all have not noticed. Because I'm trying to figure out what the best method of acquiring things is. So we're gonna leave that particular crab pot there until we get back. I'm going to set up haste for now because it's during the day. We're gonna just catch some fish and see what we get. Interesting enough, I have been learning a lot about live streaming, having a YouTube account, and I discovered somebody actually utilized a video I made 5 years ago. And the only reason I vividly remember this video is because it was at the height of the last time Trump was in office, and I was talking about people looting and things that was causing a lot of unrest amongst a certain dynamic of people, and how racism has been around for a decent amount of time. And you can watch the video in its entirety. I was pretty fed up, new mom, hearing all these horror stories going on, barely able to feed my kid because of things that were going on in the world. It was a rough time. Would not recommend. We're dealing with something similar again. Anywho, what surprised me was somebody used my video to make their own video talking about the same situation in, I guess, 2020 or even more recently, I don't know. And the original video is called Just My 2 Cents. And this is actually before I changed my YouTube handle to my video game name, because I figured my YouTube name handle was getting drowned with just the word puff. Because I was doing hair tutorials for a friend who was just like, how did you learn how to do your hair? Like basic hairstyling situations. And so I was like, all right, I will make videos showing you how I learned how to do my hair, and you can watch them at your leisure and learn how I learned how to do my own hair from these videos. And then in the midst of that, COVID and everything hit, XYZ. And so I made this video, this YouTube account, literally just to teach her how to do her hair. And somebody used the title of that original video and called it number 2 to, I guess, attract viewers to their own account. The reason I found it kind of weird is because it is literally, the title is spelled the same way mine originally was, and that was what surprised me, that they took the time to do that. And I mean, I didn't really listen to the whole video. It seemed like they were kind of in agreement with what I said, I think. But I was surprised that they used the title of my video and pretended it was like a sequel to mine. I don't know that person, and I guess it, you know, worked out for them. I'm not sure, because it looks like they didn't really get a lot of views on it like mine did. And I think maybe, let's see, okay, got it. Maybe they were just using my video as a way to bolster their own views. Which, honestly, as long as they're not using it in a negative way and saying horrible things, I really don't mind. I was just surprised that it was considered, like he listed it as number 2. I don't know that person, and I have not watched his video in its entirety, so I don't want to, like, you know, say, yeah, I believe what he believes, because I don't know the person, so I don't know that. I also have definitely gotten to the habit, as of late, of when I watch videos, watching them all the way to the end, because there has been a few times where I've watched a video and I'm like, yeah, I agree with that, and then they say something wild right at the end of the video and you're just like, really? I was rooting for you till you made it racist or homophobic or sexist or whatever weird thing they decided to say that just ruined the whole video. So that is also something I have tried to get into the habit of. Let's see, is there any other interesting things we can do at night? Is that a crab pot? I think it is. Let's check this one over here, though. Ooh. Lowies. Hopefully they don't make us crazy. What is this? Okay. Crap. Damn it! Alright, let's try it with my right hand. Nope. It's going a little fast. Alright, cool. Guess I gotta throw you back, bud. I don't really have the space to fit you in there. My bad. That sucks. Alright, I didn't even notice what it was at first. I just saw the glowy part. It's dark. But I did see, and I see one from here. I'm gonna try to get to it quickly. Hopefully I don't summon anything by doing it. Well, we're not gonna do that then. So what I'm trying to... Jesus Christ. Okay. Wait, if the peculiar engine is disabled... So confused. Alright, so that wasn't even what I was looking for anyway. Not going very fast. Looks like he's trying to lock in. Alright, so we're gonna go back to town and fix our ship. Oh yeah, no, it's kind of interesting to see some of the comments I had. Like, I had someone on YouTube. I ended up deleting... Oh no, that's a new... Ah! I dodged it barely! Oh, it's coming back. Oh, it's coming back. Ah! Oh, sweet mama Jesus. Is it? Nope. Okay. Oh, it's coming back. Ah, I am barely dodging this right now. My ship is on fire. This is nail-biting stressful right now. We're gonna swim into town for a second. Check this pot. But yeah, so, what I was saying is, one of the weird things I had someone say is, I was talking about how I don't like the fact that my kid's school, requires us to physically walk these small kids into the classroom, but they don't have the means, like, parking-wise, for us to actually, like, physically be, walking these kids to school. So, like, the parking lot, there's only like 6 normal parking. The rest of it is staff, and then there's explicitly 2 handicap spots and 1 like handicap drop-off situation. No! Oh my god. My ship is dash useless. Oh, wait, I clicked the wrong button. My bad. Anyway, so the weird part of it was, we're gonna try that again from a better point of strength. So someone said, that's normal, get over it. And I'm like, I got angry, I did angrily reply, and then I was like, oh wait, I can just block you and move on. Because, wait, let me see, how far did it go back? I did not look at my ship before I started. Because it was one of those things where it's just like, why are we making nasty comments? Like, I'm allowed to not be happy that my kid's school doesn't have enough parking to safely walk these kids to school. Like, I have literally had staff tell me that there have been kids who have gotten hit by cars crossing the street, trying to get to school in the morning. And they did not tell me if it was small kids or older kids. But at the end of the day, if your facility is requiring, for a safety measure, kids be walked to school by their parents, and it is actually causing it to be less safe, then are you really doing this as a safety measure? And then to add to it, the whole reason I am complaining about the handicap situation is I was stuck in a wheelchair 6 months ago. Like, I just started walking, and I think a lot of people forget that in real life, and people who see my YouTube channel probably just taking a short out of context for face value. But I did mention the fact that I'm complaining about handicap parking explicitly. So it's one of those things where I'm kind of like, there's just angry buttholes on the internet who don't have anything nice to say, and so they hide behind a screen and say horrible things to other people. And yeah, people get weird about all kinds of stuff. It's not just talking about like parenting and kids. They get weird about all kinds of stuff. Politics, individuality, all that stuff. And so I have to remind myself of that whenever I encounter like a troll on the internet. And I think I need this pot is too close. Alright, I'm gonna pick that pot up because it's too close. But yeah, I try not to let it get up under my skin when I encounter people like that, because sometimes those people really suck. And they can say some really horrible things. I had somebody say something trying to speculate on whether or not I'm in an interracial marriage. Not nice comments. But at the end of the day, it doesn't change the fact of who I'm married to. Like, it just, being angry and bitter and nasty like that doesn't do anybody any favors. But yeah, there's a lot of just unhappy, angry people on the internet. I try my best to ignore them. Because I did actually have someone today comment on one of my videos. Awkwardly, I think they were trying to be funny, so I tried not to take it too much offense to it. But like, they were just like, if your man wants you to keep your hair, then he should pay for it. And I'm like, he does pay for it. Like it, that's not a secret. I mean, I do understand the sentiment. I really do. But he already does pay for it, so kind of a moot point. Oh my gosh, alright. There we go. Alright, let's sell all this fish to make some money. Right now, I'm not doing too... Keep an eye out for larger fish. They'll feed more mouths, so I can pay you more for them. How do I acquire larger fish is the better question. Alright, cargo... Oh, right. I have 2 crab. Basic crab pot. Alright, let's see. Wow.
Now I'm wondering, because like I took the second engine off, and then when the ship broke down, it didn't have anything to work with. So like if I do bust an engine, can I just put that engine back there and be good? Like, I mean, it's not, I don't really know. I'm a little unclear at this point. Because it definitely doesn't help me go faster now that I know haste is a thing. I'm wondering if it makes it so that my engines don't blow as fast? I'm not sure. I don't see anything happening. Anywho, we're gonna try going into wilder territory once I get enough money to do that. Because I want to go back to where I saw that volcanic area with the cultists. But before I can go over there, I need the other fishing line. And as of right now, I don't have it. So we're going to have a couple boring fishing runs to get some money and see if we can get enough money, because I think I need like 300 to unlock the volcanic fishing rod, and right now I don't have that much. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Then let's check some crab pots. Or dredge up some stuff. Let's see. My thing is, I don't remember how many lines that is, but I don't need that yet, which is why I haven't dredged that one. Let's see. Now, to my understanding, I think that I wish the fish image actually showed you how many squares of space the fish actually takes up, because I can't gauge it just looking at it. It looks like it takes up 4 spaces. Okay, so now we know. We'll come back. Oh, give me 1 second. I think the family is back. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Heard the family coming in the house, and I was like, wait a minute. Child was showing me that he has acquired yellow apples with Dad, and he likes those Ramune drinks. I think I said that right. I feel like I said it wrong, but I think I said it right. The ones with the cool marble in them to pop it open. Oh no. So I think I did say it right. I wasn't sure. Is there another one? Or did it swim away after it attacked? I'm having a rough run in this game today. Got 3 fish. Make it back to safety. Bad boys and get on out of here. What is that? Literally trying to get back to town. Also, don't judge me. I got peanut M&Ms and pretzels. Snacks are champions. I barely missed that rock. I got a poison fish. We're just gonna sell that to the fishmonger. And we'll sell that too. Because why not? We don't care. He's selling nasty fish anyway. Oh, Jesus Christ. Got 2 weird fish. Alright. I'm paranoid that if I eat these pretzels, you guys will be able to hear a crunch. Looks like a barely crunch kind of situation. Alright, let's rest. But I'm trying not to crunch in your ear. We're so close to buying the fishing line. Maybe I should stop, like... This is the one I'm looking for, the heat-resistant line. Because with that line, I can buy stuff in the volcanic area I just discovered. But because I'm having such a hard time catching fish. Let's see. There's a few questions I already have, like, I'm probably gonna look it up after this. 1. Having multiple engines doesn't matter. I had other questions, that's the main one I'm thinking of right now. I'm trying not to toss my M&Ms talking to you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right up under my arm, waiting to be launched onto the floor. Also, when do I find the dynamite to bust this thing? Or can I swim to it? No, I can't. Not yet. Also, how do I make more progression? Like, I'm always looking for ways to make more progression. Right now, let's not look for fish. Let's look for dredging situations because the game is called Dredge. So let's try pulling up on. More stuff on the depths. Okay. Also, I have both my rods up here, and apparently there is some stuff I still can't fish up. Alright. Let's go further out and see what else we can find. Which I think definitely lurking near the coastal line is not helping. So we're just gonna go further out, see what happens. Go from there. Like, have I visited this island before? Is that dredging or fish? Fish, dredging, what is it? Dredging situation. Okay. Broken monocle. Alright. I also kind of wish the game told me how much things are worth. Well, I'm out. Okay. The perk of dredging versus catching fish is, it doesn't go bad. Alright. Don't have my light going. That is itching. Can I see my map? I am near Steel Point. We can go towards Twisted Strand. I'm not sure. The X marks the spot. What is this? I think that's a quest. Alright, let's go that way then. Because I didn't make that marker. What is that? Did I make that marker? I probably did it. It would be nice if the markers were actually readable, like from your compass as you're going, but let's see. I'm assuming 1 notch south, 2, 3, 4 notches east, and then just keep going south, but I don't know how I can tell if I'm actually going that route. This is definitely a peel situation. Okay. No, I'm not going in the right direction. We need to turn to the right. This way. Also, I would prefer the haste. Looky here, you evil shit stain. You just hit me once. I don't need you to hit me again. How you gonna honk at me after you hit me? The audacity. I did find out that that fog is actually crazy, like fog that makes you crazy. Apparently. The fog makes you crazy, and what else? else did I find out? Certain creatures will hunt you regardless, and there's some creatures that if you use your haste ability or material pile. Materials. Oh right, my bad. I forgot all about that. I'll come back. I have not forgotten again. I forgot where the island was. I did not forget about the quest. Alright. But yeah, so basically, it's a little bit easier to navigate uncharted waters during the day. So we're gonna see how far we can get just traveling. I'm not even gonna worry about if my ship gets damaged at this point. Also, I don't know if the fish, if they're in the... Oh. In the net. Like... Am I going the right way now? I don't know if the fish being in the net actually keeps them from getting nasty versus being on the ship. I mean, we'll see. I'm not going to put any fish in my actual ship. I'm just going to kind of keep dragging. And we're going to haste our way towards that place. I'm trying to go, I think, this way. But we're trying not to make ourselves go crazy. I feel like if I hit like max fire is when I go max crazy. And maybe using it at night is not a good idea. Oh no. Okay, so we've got some big ass fish next to us. I hope they don't wreck my ship at this point. Hello, please don't kill me. It's like, please be nice. I think they're dolphins. But I don't know if the dolphins can kill me is the question. Alright. Fish will last before it gets nasty. But I also know that oh, okay. You approach a hooded figure, swathed in dark blue robe, face barely visible. You can barely hear their rasping whisper above the wind and rain. The hooded figure unfurls like a paper scroll. They point to a shape shown at the top and appears to be back. Items left here. Okay. So we gotta come back and feed this guy a blue mackerel because I don't have one in my pocket at the moment. I hope I didn't mess this up by not having one. Also, gonna pause again because my child just made my soul leave my body. 1 second, buddy. Nope, nope, hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, y'all. My child came back inside from playing with chalk, asking for snacks. My husband was watching him, and apparently Mom has more authority over whether or not we can have snacks. So that was that. Yeah, we're not gonna fish out all these solely because now that I know what is over here. Oh, I'm still not where I'm trying to get. I found something else. Well, Jesus. Do I need to turn about face all the way? Alright, let's see. No, that's hard the wrong way. Let's see. Also, I took it out of 24-hour time and put it on 12-hour time so that I could track it a little better. There's a light over there. There's a town over there. Are we back in town? No. So then, are there multiple anglerfish just trying to jack us up in these waters? Let's see. I guess the anglerfish choose violence in all waters at this point. Let's just go this way. I also hear slight ominous music. Hi, dear. He's fine. He came inside asking for snacks. Life. The fullest. That looks like a fancy town over here. You don't want my stinky fish? Okay. Oh no, there's a tornado. Dip around it. There's a little rock. Found a new town. Let's go ahead and stop. My storage. Ingfell. Is this where I'm supposed to be trying to get to? No, I'm trying to get further in. Okay. Okay. So, guys, I'm going to end this here solely because since my computer space is being compromised by multiple people coming up and down the stairs, I don't want to have background noise going on. I will pick up where I left off with a little bit calmer sometime tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. Mostly me dying and trying to muddle through where I'm supposed to be going. I will be back soon because I do have a couple questions I want to look up anyway. And